Hey guys, Darth Kitten here again, and if you can't tell by the thumbnail or by the title of the video, I've been playing some Terraria, and apart from Destiny and Sacred 2, I decided to play some Terraria. If you hear a dog barking, that's our dog here. So the reason why I'm showing you this here is I found this to be a really good setup for a house where you can just grind and not do anything. So if we switch over to our wrench here, you can see there's a bunch of red lines on the screen. Basically what these red lines are electrical wires. So these red wires, if I switch back over to, let's go here, these two blocks that I'll be highlighting here in yellow. Oop, nope, not highlighting, there we go. So these two blocks, this one right here and this one right here, are dart traps. Now it's kind of hard to see because there's so much money on top of these plates here, but there is a plate right here, right where the zombie is going to die here in a second. Nope. But basically he's right up against the wall here, this stone wall that I have set up here. The dart traps will go through the stone wall, surprisingly. I mean, I don't know if that's a glitch or exploit, but anyway, you can do this. And it will go through the wall and will continue infinitely, I think, until it, hits a wall or something, or the end of the world. So then, right here, I have a plate, and I have another plate 10 squares out from the wall. And, so if I switch back over to my wrench here, which is kind of strange for placing wire, I have it set up where the plate that is farther away will activate first, shooting the arrow, like it did there. And then as they come closer, they will take poison damage. And then hopefully, in theory, when they reach right here, right next to the wall, they will take another poison dart to the face. So we watch this one here. You see he's already at half health. And then when he comes up to the next plate, that second arrow that shoots, he's taken enough damage and he dies. Now, I have this set up right here, right next to my snow biome. So I'm getting both zombie Eskimo kills and regular zombie kills. Yeah. So now then, if you go around and you look for these statues, now you'll see these in dungeons sometimes, or mini caves. You can go cave dungeoning, whatever you're gonna call it. And if you find a heart statue, make sure you keep it. As every time that you have this activated, it'll produce a little heart that'll give you 20 health, as you saw there. That's the main statue you want to get for if you want to build this house. It also helps to have these water candles. Here, let me take one here and show you what it looks like. Alright, so it says can be placed. Holding this may attract unwanted attention. As you can see here, if I go underneath, oops, didn't mean to do that. Equip, go underneath buffs, and it says water candle, increase monster spawn rate. As you see on the top left, I have that little water candle symbol. So right now there's increased monsters spawning. If we check here, we zoom in, the little purple flashing dots there in the center of the screen are enemies. So then there'll be more enemies here. You also want to set your spawn here. Set spawn point set. As when the goblin army, which is like a boss, it's just a bunch of goblins. Some of them are like sorcerers, so they shoot magic at you. Other ones they have bows, and then otherwise it's just only melee stuff. So this is kind of like a little fortress against the goblin army. So basically when the goblin army is summoned, or when it arrives, it will run up to my trap here, jump a couple times, and everyone will die. Keep note that the darts do travel through multiple enemies. So you shoot one dart, that one dart will go through I don't know how many enemies, hopefully a lot. I did have a problem when I had the darts firing at the same time, was that the enemies were taking the same amount of damage as if one dart was hitting them. So I did have like 10 darts set up on the side of this wall here, and it was doing no good. It was doing no better than just one dart. So then I decided to make 2 darts, so that way I'd be able to kill enemies as soon as they come up to my doorstep here. Otherwise, that's about it. I mean, this isn't complete over here yet. I gotta probably go buy some more wire here with the gold that's on the ground, or the copper coins. And I'll be able to complete this off. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys this. This is completely made out of stone, a very readily made resource, or like not readily made, readily accessible resource. The traps, on the other hand, are a little bit harder to get, and the water candles are also hard to get, as you have to be in the dungeon to get them. You don't need the water candles. You can just use a potion to increase monster spawn rate for a period of time. You could probably have both of those active while during a goblin army, and you'll get a lot of goblins. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you found this to be helpful at all, don't be afraid to leave a like for me. Alright, bye guys.